What do you want to get for the man in your life or the teenager? I have some great ideas for Black Friday specials, Cyber Monday kind of things. So, all this around electronics. So, if I haven't mentioned something, tell me down below what you think is a good category. But we're going to talk about Apple Watches, Samsung watches. We're going to talk a lot about earbuds, tools, mics, lighting, all kinds of stuff. So stick around and check out the ideas that I have. So let's go here. So first, I'm going to kick off with a camera, right? Here's a bargain camera, $299 for this Canon camera, which obviously is a really good brand. Now, the only downside to this is you don't get the articulating screen. All you have is this little built-in screen, but for $300, definitely not a bad one. If you want to get kind of more top of the line, then you're going to want to go with something like the the T7i, which is going to be, there's the T8i also, but if you want to be on a budget a little bit, T7i is going to be a good option for you. Here $898 for the whole bundle. You can get it cheaper if you just get the camera itself. $859 here at Walmart. Looks like there's a deal here for $689. I actually saw it a little cheaper on Amazon, so let me go ahead over here. $799. So same camera, just a little bit cheaper. Now, one thing I'd say with Amazon, and give me a thumbs up if you appreciate this, is you're going to want to get the Chrome add-in for Capital One shopping. It's free. You don't have to be a Capital One customer. But basically what it does is anything you look for, Capital One looks on Amazon and says, is there a better deal somewhere else? And it will tell you about that. So don't pay whatever comes up first. Pick the one that you think's, pick the one that's the cheapest price. Now, as I mentioned, the I versions, T7i or T8i, is the one that has the screen that comes out to the side so you can see yourself, which is very valuable. And then if you want just the regular one, then obviously cheaper, but it's going to be one where you have to go behind the camera, set up your shot, and then come around the front. Whereas, if your head's a little bit out of the screen or whatever, you're going to record and then find out it's wrong. So it's nice to have this little articulating screen so you can have it facing you, look at the screen, and figure out what you want to do, get your shot correct. So let's talk about some other items here that we have. And one of the things that I think is really cool here is this projector. And I have one, if not the same one, very similar. It's the RCA. It's 480p native resolution, but HD when you plug in an HD thing, like anything into the HDMI port. So take a look at this. Definitely, so you have a couple HDMI ports over there. USB has a ability to connect to a Bluetooth speaker as well. And I've set up a sheet on the outside of my garage and cast movies onto it, do a movie night with the kids and all that outside. So it's really cool. For $50, you can't go wrong, really. Couple other options. Either an Apple or a Samsung person. Let me know below in the comments. Are you an Apple person or are you a Samsung person? And we're going to talk about solutions for each one. And here, the latest Samsung watch is the Watch 5. As you can see here, $399. You can get a Watch 4 for $169. So this looks pretty cool to me. I like this kind of more classic style. I actually have the first one, the Samsung Galaxy Watch, not the first ever Samsung watch. I've had earlier ones, but the Samsung Galaxy Watch, and this would be something that would be a cool upgrade. But keep in mind when you look at these, you want to see what the millimeter size is. So the 44 millimeter is going to be more of like a men's watch, whereas the 40 millimeter, obviously a little less expensive, but it's going to be the more of a woman's size watch. And if you're someone like me who needs reading glasses, you need the bigger size anyway. Then over here, same thing. You're going to see the Watch 5, 40 millimeter, which is the smaller one, $229, larger $259, $400 for the LTE version. Unless you really want to pay for the service, skip the LTE, just get the Bluetooth. $149 for this one, 42 millimeter, still a little bit small. $249, $250 for the 44 44 millimeter. So that's that. And then when it comes to the, if you, let's say you want a inexpensive watch, like maybe if you're a teenager or a kid you want to get a watch for, here's a great option: the Amazfit Bip 3, $35. It's got most of the features you're gonna want, right? It's not gonna be the Apple Watch. It's not gonna be the Samsung, but it has some really cool features for the price. So if you're looking for a budget watch, you can't go wrong with this. Kind of has that Apple look as well. So that might be something that you're interested in taking a look at. So I'll link all of these items in the description down below. So feel free to just click on the links. For the Apple, there's obviously the most up-to-date, newest Apple Watches out there. But, this one, the SE, so think about it like the iPhone SE, the Apple Watch SE, 149 is a heck of a good price. So 40 millimeters is going to be the smaller size, but it's a square watch, so maybe that's okay. 179 for the 44 millimeter, just a little bit bigger. So 179 for the 44. A couple color options: silver, space gray, and gold are your color options there. And then you're also going to have your more your restored versions, also pretty good prices for Series 5, some of the little bit older ones, and then Series 8, the most recent ones, 479, $500, somewhere in that range. But if you don't mind spending that, those are going to be the better watches that you might want to look at from Apple. Now, excuse me, I have I think every man needs this. So I have a recommendation on shavers. I have a number of them. I've done a lot of reviews. Go back and check them out. I've done reviews on the Panasonics. I've done reviews on several of those. Several of the Braun. I have the Series 7 and the 5. For this price, $59.94, you can't go wrong for the Series 5 razor. It's foil. I think foil razors are much better than the little circle ones. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but I've used those too, and I think the foil ones are so much easier on your skin, easier to use. I really like them. This one at Walmart for $59.94. I don't know how you can go wrong. Really good price. Shaves really well. I have a Series 5 model, and it's awesome. They work great. So I can highly recommend them. German engineering, so the Germans do some good stuff as far as that goes. Earbuds. If you're an Apple person, again, you might want the Apple Buds. But if you're a Samsung person, let me know what you think of these. The Galaxy Buds Live, these were $150. Now they're only $50. And they're amazing. They're going to be great headphones. I have the earlier version of the Samsung earbuds, and you're not going to go wrong with something like this. So, what do you think of the shape of it? I think it looks kind of like a pea or whatever, a pea pod. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that. But those are really, really awesome earbuds for sure. I have a number of different earbuds. The M-Pow one's really inexpensive and great. I don't think there's that much difference. I have Skull Candy ones. I have JBL. I have a number of them. For this price, though, I don't think you can go wrong. But if you want to talk about the cheapest ones you can get, here they are. These are the JLab earbuds and JLab Go Air Pop, and they're $988. Interestingly enough, when I clicked on them on my phone, I'm going to see over here, all the other ones are $50. The black ones are $988. Sorry. So, I don't think you're going to be able to go wrong with something like this. So, check it out. Now, it looks like it has its own built-in charger right there. The little charging cable is built into it. So, clearly enough to remember to bring one of those. You just plug that into a charging block. Maybe that's something pretty cool. It has different 32 hours of playtime and so on. You can read all this stuff. But, for that price, great stocking stuffer. I don't think you can get anything better, especially not for that price. Now let's talk real quick about tools, right? So going over to Home Depot, cordless drills and, similar power tools. Men are going to always love power tools. And all of these brands are good. DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ryobi, they're all good brands. Rigid's decent. I wouldn't go with rigid for power tools, but the other ones I would. Here you got a DeWalt. You don't really need this impact driver. You want more of the screwdriver one. So you can see this has it's $99 just for the drill and the charger. They have a deal where you get the drill and the impact gun both for $99. So that's going to be the really good deal if you think about it. You get 2 items for basically the same prices as you'd get one in most other cases. And I'll link that one below. Sawzall, great tool also. I have one of these. I would recommend the oscillating tool. Go to Harbor Freight. Spend way less money for a really good quality oscillating tool. I've done a review on the oscillating tool, so you can check them out. Unless you're into vehicles, you don't really need this impact wrench kind of thing. Stapler maybe. And I saw a circular saw on sale. What do you think? Personally, I don't think a battery-powered circular saw is the way to go. I think you have to use electric. But that's my opinion. Let me know if you disagree below. Now, you also have iPads. You also have tablets and computers, those type of things as well. Here's one other thing that I want to share. So let me show you the Milwaukee one that I was recommending because of what it comes with. I think this is a really good one. And while that's loading, I'll just close a couple other tabs I had open. And so here you get both the drill driver as well as an impact driver and the bag and the charger for $99. Pretty good deal. Combo kit, $99 for both. So yeah, then we're going to look at this other thing for Home Depot. Let's say you work from home or you have a home office. By all means, this desk, some of these desks they have are really awesome. And yeah, check this out. It's a standing desk for around $200 bucks, $225. And they have ones that are electric plug-in, and this one's 208. If you want a larger size, 47, they have like 52-inch, 55-inch for just a little bit more. And then they also have these ones with a crank, 245. I think I saw one for around 200. The crank one, you just hear it, is $219. Sit and stand. So maybe it's not convenient to have electricity, but you have this little crank here, and you just kind of crank this crank. It goes up and down, and you'll be able to sit or stand however you choose at your desk. And $219 is a pretty solid price. Actually, it looks like this might just be the frame and not the top. So I guess if you want to go this angle, you can put your own top on it. I'd probably go with the desk already set up. That's going to be the better way to go. So microphones. We're going to talk about a couple microphones as well, because if you're going to do podcasts, or you're going to do any kind of YouTube videos and stuff like that, there's some pretty cool microphones that you can check out. So I'm going to show you real quick one of the ones I use. So right now I'm using this guy right here, and it's a Comica microphone. Nice podcasting. So if you want to do a podcast, you can kind of just talk closer to it. It has where you talk into the one side, the front side right here, and also the ability to switch patterns. So you can even do back and front. So somebody's talking, you're interviewing somebody, you can talk on this side, they could talk on the other side as well. It has a headphone jack. As I said, it has the figure 8 pattern front and back, or it has just the front isolating the back. Comes with a stand as well. Really like the stand. It just kind of stands on your desk, which is pretty cool. And so I use this all the time. Has a gain and a volume switch. Volume is for the earbuds if you're listening. And then it also has a mute button, as I mentioned right there. So I got this guy, and totally think this is awesome, this Comica. Another one that people use a lot is the Blue Yeti, which is a good one as well. Just waiting for my computer's acting a little bit slow. Just waiting for that to load. And excuse me, just hit mute there. So I'm going to show you this Comica one. And yeah. And then I'm going to show you some other ones. So let's show you the Comica USB. And that's something that this one's kind of cool. You just plug it into your phone, and you have the phone one, whether it's an iPhone or whatever. You can be able to record with a lavalier microphone directly into your phone, wireless, which is pretty cool. For that price, you might not want to pass that up. Then you can get something like that, which I have something similar. I have this one. It's ViewFlex, and I'll show you that real quick. And so here, this ViewFlex one is you put your phone right in here. You got that, and then you got your little microphone up here, and comes with a little stand as well. You can open this up, stand this on your desk, and maybe you're gonna walk around doing a vlog type of thing, and you can do that as well, or sit it on your desk opened up and record that way. So pretty cool device. I use that quite a bit. Going back over here to my display here. Here's a pretty cool Comica one like that. It has, I believe, one on each side, so you can talk in the front and back, which is much more convenient. Blue Yeti, as I mentioned, probably get some deals a little bit better than that. I've seen ones a little bit cheaper, but this is kind of considered the gold standard in the microphone, the podcasting type of desktop microphone situation. This looks like a knockoff of it. I'd probably stay away from a name I'm not that familiar with, but I can highly recommend Comica. I've had this. I have these. Pretty cool. Probably overkill for most people. You probably only need something like, either a shotgun microphone or a smaller shotgun microphone setup. Another cool product that I really like is is going to be the little mini tripod that you can use. And I'll find the one that I have if I don't find it right away. Something like this. It extends super high, and it also comes with a little remote, so you can set this up as a selfie stick. You can set it up on a tripod, move back from it, and just use this little guy right here to remotely do your shutter. We did a family trip, took this with me, and I had one that was even a little bit cheaper than this, but for $21, this looks like it's a pretty good quality. Here, right here too, as I said, Capital One Shopping comes up, and get that plug in if you can. So yeah, a lot of different things like that. Little pieces of lighting, little lightings are nice. And here's the one I got, I think. For $10, why would you not get something like this? Selfie stick, as well as a tripod setup. Why would you not do that for $10? Tell me in the comments below. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, or what would be a reason why you wouldn't do something like this for $10? So from there, like I said, there's iPads. Lighting is something that is very important. So maybe you want to get little lights, LED lights. There's battery ones and so on. Don't go crazy. Don't break the bank. There's probably a ton of other things you can do, laptops and so on. But we're going to leave it at that for now. So let me know below what I've missed. And I look forward to talking to you next video. Give a thumbs up. Hope I earn you as a subscriber. We'll see you soon.